Don't forget to hit the like button and click on the subscribe. Hello YouTubers. Yes, I'm actually doing some editing notes on a video. I was watching some Sparkplug Steve, but as you would have seen in the last episode, I had a bit of a disaster with my wiper mechanism on my car. So I reached out to a company online called RTG Automotive and ordered some of these parts that I'm hoping will fix my wiper blade situation. If not, then it's looking more likely that I can't open a package with one hand. Yeah, it's looking more likely if this doesn't fix it, then I'm going to get a whole new mechanism system for the car. But let's get this open and then I can show you what my plan is for this video. Here we go. I'm hoping this works. They weren't advertised to fit my car, but having looked at where I need to put them, the plastic ball joint cap has that groove in it, and the idea being that spring clip goes over the actual mechanism arm. I thought I ordered 2, but I have 4, but it doesn't matter. I want 1. So let's get out to the car, spend a few hours taking stuff apart to see if this works. If not, I don't know. I'll just have more content, I think, for the channel. Anyway, let's get going. Here we go. I've moved the car and experience has told me to undo that screw and to undo that screw when the bonnet's in the closed position. I've got my tools ready, which I don't need many. I've got 12mm socket, clips, hopefully just one if it works, and a cross-headed screwdriver. So, I hope these work, so let's get going. Right, here we are. I've undone the screws. I've yet to do the rubber strip and its clips, because only a couple of them actually go through this lip on the firewall. A lot of them don't, and some of them don't want to come out at all. So I find working with gloves really difficult. Anyway, quick thing. This tool tray I picked up for, well, I think it was actually a present, but I mean, they're £5 or £6. They're magnetic, so you can mount them, obviously anywhere metal. But a bit of an old thing I do, because I'm old, is I always lay out the screws or the bolts in the pattern that I took them from. I know it's not essential, but sometimes when you're doing deeper jobs on a car, you'll find that the threads, well, not necessarily the threads, maybe the bolt depths are slightly different. So just a little thing I do is good practice. Yeah, old school teaching, I guess. Then again, I kind of taught myself, so maybe it's just me and my condition. Yeah, so I'm going to continue taking this rubber strip out, or not take it out, because I think, yeah, I pushed them out from below. Let's see if I can do it whilst I'm filming. Yeah. Surprisingly tough. And I probably do have one of those plastic tools that would help remove it. But some of them literally just fall out, like so. And then you get one awkward bugger, like you do in most things in life. But the lessons I've learnt in life is to just be patient and not hit people. Right. Look at that one. I'm going to get a plastic tool to remove it. So yeah, a few little tips. Not sorted my windscreen yet. Again, that will all have to come out again and again for the new windscreen to go in. So let's go and get my plastic tool to remove this clip, because I don't want to break it. Take the scuttle panel out and have a look at the mechanism. There we go. Rubber strip is out. That's the tool I use. As I say, you can literally hook them under, bit of leverage, out they come. I made mine out of carrots. Quite easy to do. Just pop to your local shop that sells veg. Peel the carrot, obviously, because you know you don't want the rough texture of the skin, and then carve it out of the carrot itself. Leave overnight, it will dry, and then you'll have yourself a handy little tool that you can do all of your interior. I guess you could buy them off eBay or from a reputable auto part accessory dealership shop type thing, but I went with carrots. So I've safely removed the strip. I've removed my metal magnetic tool tray. Screws are out, apart from the top ones. I leave those in because, as I say, I learnt from the last video that they hold a bit of water. They hold these retaining clips, but I'm not doing a how-to guide, principally because I don't think there's anybody else in the world that's got one of these cars, given the amount of subscribers I have and the fact that you just never see them around anymore. But looking cleaner, yeah. So let's get these plastic bits out, put them somewhere safe. On top of a bucket, that's always a safe place, isn't it? Can never have enough buckets. Oh. Yeah, so as I could hear, the clip on the back of that one fell off. So rather than lose it, I shall reattach it to the screw and carry on from there. Back at the car. So, my lame attempt of using cable ties, just so I could use my car, as you saw, didn't last. So I've got my side cutters from the side, and they can come off and go in the bin for recycling, as it's plastic. Right, so in theory this goes back on top like that, and these clips are meant to hook under, it's hard to see on my fingers anyway, they hook under that ball joint and rest on the top with that little groove. Let's go and grab a clip. There we go. This is the bit where I find out they don't fit my car. Yeah, I'm hoping that groove there sits astride that, and that will go under and on. It won't go under the arm, it goes under the ball. See if I can set my camera up, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do this with one pair of hands. One pair of hands, with one hand, not a pair, with a pair, wherever we're going. Right, let's try. No, I can't film it, it's in the way. Hopefully when you come back, like not in 4 hours time, it'll be fitted. So let's give it a go. So, the clip is on. More DIY. I'm not too sure, again, on how secure it is. I've tried. Don't know. I mean, the clip has to have been widened quite a lot to actually go over that. It doesn't seem to want to pinch down very tight, but if I run it now, let's put the ignition on. All is good, but there's no real pressure on the system. So I may just place the wiper arms on without putting the scuttle panel back on and seeing what happens. Let's give that a go first, because what I may end up doing, just turn this off. What I may end up doing, if it's not, it's going to be hard to get to, but is I could put a tiny hole down through the top and then just add a locating pin, but I don't really want to do that. Yeah, just don't want to do it. Anyway, let's put the wiper blades on and run it across a dry glass and see what it does. So, wiper arm is back on. I've just literally tacked up the one bolt. Let's turn the ignition on again. Yeah. Well, credit where credit's due. It seems to have stayed on. Just rest the bonnet on my head. Just let the bonnet stay up. I could do it with an able assistant. Yeah. The clip seems secure, so let's get the wiper arm off, get the scuttle pan back in, and the other one back on. Then run it, and it will probably fail. Yay! Right, let's put it all back together again. Shall I see if I can borrow some YouTuber magic? Well, I removed this panel. I'm just giving it a quick soak to try and remove some of the dirt and grease. It's not going to be perfect, obviously, but you won't even see it. But I might as well, because all of this area was black and dirty and just, yeah, 25 years of grime, as they say. So I've put some quick chemical cleaner on there. I'll probably put another one on, actually, and then put it back together. Yay! Still a few bits of dirt in there that keep appearing, but It's getting there, so I'm just going to put it back together now and pray that the clip stays on. Well, after much faffing about, I've got the blade arms correct to each other. I'll show you in a minute. I've not put the rubber strip back on or put the top bits on in case I've got to take it all off again. So let's do a quick test. I've got my watering can ready. Yeah, but you can ow. You can hear what I'm on about. That's why turn them off a sec. That's why the wiper blades fail, or the rubbers fail. Maybe it's time to take the stickers off and put my white stripe across the top. Yeah, anyway, let's put the rubber strip back on and round up. Right, rubber's in place. Back from my YouTube magic, or borrowed somebody else's magic. Never would have thought installing 2 wiper blades would have been such a pain in the butt. But there you go, hopefully I fixed the problem. These can go into recycling. I have got some additive that was on order at the same time, but I'm waiting for that to turn up to add it to the screen wash bottle. I've also given the seats a quick, probably be really hard to see, there's a few damp patches on them. I've given them a quick clean over with some Maguire's Interior like fabric cleaner, which again is a great product. So I think that's going to be it for today in this video. I shall conclude the video now. Yeah, pain in the ass. Still not done the windscreen. I may mark the glass to see if the crack grows, which it probably will do, won't it? It'd be hard to do, but yeah, that'll be another episode of the Carina journey, as per usual. And as I always ask, if you enjoyed the video, click on the thumbs up. If you disliked it, well, yeah. But don't forget, if you could, share it amongst your friends. There's not many of these cars left, and hopefully, maybe this year, I'll be able to get along to a few shows, be able to meet you all on a personal level, say hi, and then you can see how bad the dents are and how bad the stickers are put on the car close up and in person. But until then, tune in next week for the next episode of the Carina journey. I'm fastly approaching 100 episodes with this car, which again seems crazy, but yeah. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.